Hello and Grüß Gott. Today I'm going to show you how to change out the daytime running light bulbs on this 2008 Suzuki Grand Vitara. It actually uses an H7 bulb and it goes in here. So what you're going to do is you're just going to pull this connector off, pull it loose. There's a rubber boot that goes over this whole thing to keep it waterproof. You're going to pull the rubber boot out and it takes a little work. It has these little pull pieces on it. Boot comes out like that. Then the lamp itself has a little clip you have to push down on and move out of the way. So it's hard to explain. We'll come around here and get a camera angle and I'll show you. Okay, so here's a little clip. You just have to push it down and move it aside. So I can't see what I'm doing from my angle, so I'll just have to tell you, you just push it and it unclips. I think I almost have it. There we go. And the whole bulb assembly comes out, and I'll show you what we're going to do next. Here's what the bulb assembly looks like. So this is actually the H7 bulb. It's a 55 watt bulb, and it's a two-prong bulb. Looks like that. It's got a little keyway locator on there that goes in here just like this. And it's really important not to touch the envelope with your fingers or anything, because any skin oils will degrade this envelope when it gets hot. So if you do touch it, it's okay. You can just clean it with some 91% IPA. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark the key, which is right here. I'm going to mark that keyway right here with my paint marker. And then I'm going to mark the mating side of it. So there's my key. And I'm going to mark the other side. That way it makes it easier for me to put it in, because it has to be in exactly in the correct position and flush before you clip it in. So I'll mark the other part. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So right now we're looking inside of the where the bulb goes, and I did mark the little keyway with a white mark. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly or not, but that's where I'm going to line up the white mark on my bulb when I put it back in. So I'm going to do that, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Here we have the bulb put back in and the clip fastened into place. So that's what it should look like when it's flush. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to armor all the rubber boot and put it back on. So I'll do that here in a second. I've cleaned the boot and armor-alled it and then dried it off really, really well. And it just simply goes back on here, something like this, with the top and bottom being vertical. And so you have to kind of work it on there. So I'll do that and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done here. So the boot's in place now, and it's got to be all the way pushed down so it makes a good seal. And then all I have to do is just reattach this to the back of the bulb and we're done. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Tschüss.